So King David, having been told by God that he won't be the one building the house to God, but his son, he calls his son and he talks to him, and he charges him to build a house for the Lord God of Israel, and he's sort of putting some things with him about this, and he's like trying to impart some things to his son. He's hoping that his son's heart will be the same kind of heart as his, because why did David take it on himself to build that house? And the answer is because his heart was enraptured by God, and this was so important to him. He wanted this relationship between him and God to be strong, between his people and his God to be strong, and now he wants his son to have the same kind of relationship. Let me just read First Chronicles 22:11 and 12. So now, my son, the Lord be with you, and you prosper and build the house of the Lord your God, as he has said of you. Only the Lord give you wisdom and understanding, and give you charge concerning Israel, that you may keep the law of the Lord your God. So David's prayers are with his son, and he is encouraging his son, and he is saying to him, look, this is greater than you. Because his son could think, okay, so my father left me a project to build a building, and he could be thinking like that. But David is saying to him, look, this is bigger, my son. This is not just a building. We're talking about the Lord God of Israel, our God. We're talking about him. This is his service. He's trying to impart to his son this. He loves his son. He prays for his son, and his desire for the will of God, he's trying to give that to his son. His awe about the great plan of God, he's trying to hand that over to his son. That's what we see in these verses. And I think with our kids, this is something very important, that we would be imparting that heart. If what we have seen of God, do not be shy to say that to your children, little ones, larger ones, older ones, whatever. Don't stop, don't shy away from saying, look, my son, look, my daughter, like God, the Lord God has taken my hand. He has said this to me, has done this to me, has done this for me. And I want you to know that this is real. Do not think any other way. So he's very strongly trying to impart this. And then he's saying this also in 1 Chronicles 28 verse 9. And you, Solomon, my son, know you the God of your father, and serve him with a perfect heart and a willing mind, for the Lord searches all hearts and understands all the imaginations of the thoughts. And I just want to focus on this one portion. If you seek him, he will be found of you. And then he says, but if you forsake him, and this is such a great point, because David is saying to Solomon, he's saying, look, if you're just going to look at this as a building project, if you're going to think about the architecture, then that's all it will be for you. But if you are, how does it say? If you serve him with a perfect heart and a willing mind, if you seek him, he will be found of you. If you seek God and you say, Lord, I really want to be in that plan of yours. I want to be part of your work on earth. Trust him. You will meet him, and he will encourage your heart, and he will say to you, yes, you are part of my work in this little thing you do, or in this mighty thing you do. Doesn't really matter, but you are part of my plan, and you are accomplishing my work, and I am carrying this forward for my plan, for my kingdom, for my people, for my name. And that's going to be a great encouragement to your heart. But you could also say, like my parents were like this, my pastor was like this, the generation before me was like this, but this is not so real. Okay, that's your decision. You could say that. I'm going to just turn away. And then you will not find him. Then you will not see him. You will not see this wonderful plan going and being accomplished, though it be around you. So that's a good thought to chew on, and God bless your day.